cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in too. It's time again to cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in too. It's the number one podcast. The topics of discussion when we broadcast. So all them artificial man jokes, we do it natural from the concrete to a public standpoint. For real, wherever you're from, life is coexistence, but to know the real, you just gotta listen. Wherever you're from, life is coexistence.
What's up, good people, and welcome to the 52 Scott Podcast. I am your host, Mickey96, along with Freddie G, K Money, and Slash. Collectively, we are the Minded Men. I want everybody that's on YouTube to go out and subscribe and click the like button. If you're on Twitter, follow us at 52 Scott Podcast, and on IG and Facebook at the 52 Scott Podcast. Hello, good people, and welcome to the first Thursday of the new year. Today we're going to talk about stupid stuff that you know you should not have done or you have done on your job that you know damn well you should have been fired. So I'm going to start it off. Everything I did was way back in the day, over 25 years ago easily. And I only did two things, and both of them were falling asleep, right? So I think I was, this is when I very first joined the military. I know a couple of us on the panel here have been on the military also, and y'all probably can attest to this too. You know, after boot camp, when you go to A school, if you're waiting for your school to start, I tried to be slick. They was like, hey, don't go vacation. Right after you go to boot camp, don't go on vacation. Go straight to your A school. Because you ain't got enough days built up. You only been in the Navy 2 months. So you don't have no days accrued. Don't take no vacation right off because you're going to be in the negatives. So I listened. So I stayed back. But in doing so, they put me in the barracks and I had to go work in the mess hall. Now the shift was 18 hours on, 6 hours off. And you get 1 day a week off. That's it. And it wasn't even a full 1 day because you get up at like 4 in the morning. And when you're up at 4, you wake up by 12. And you got to go back to work at 4 that next morning. So you just slept 8 hours of the day. So now you're back on your 18 and 1 for 6 days straight, right? So this went on. I was working 18 and 1. And I was finding new and improved ways to get some sleep. Because you only get 6 hours off. You get off, you take a shower. That's 30 minutes to an hour right there. And then my dumb ass, I try to go. If it's a Friday, I'm going to the club. That's 2. so that's 2. So it was one of them nights where not only had to work 18 hours, I had a 4-hour roving patrol, which is in the dorms. You have to do security once a month, and you have to do it for 4 hours. Actually once a week, and you get to do it for 4 hours. But it just so happened that I just came in the club, I just worked at 18, and I had to do a 4-hour roving patrol. And then after that, I had to go to work at 2 hours. So I was out of there. I'm coming from the club, I threw some water on my face, I'm cool, I got dressed, put my roving out gear on, I'm getting ready to do patrol, and then I got sleepy. So I was the rover. The rover gets to go all around the compound inside though. And there's a lot of empty rooms. So I messed around and found the empty room and I dozed off for 5 minutes. It worked the first time. Boom, 5 minutes, refresh, bam. That last time, I was asleep. It's only a 4-hour watch. I was asleep 3 of those 4.
Wow.
And this guy named Butterfast, shout out to Butterfast, he comes out, he was like a surfer dude. Dude, you're in so much trouble. Everyone's looking for you. My heart beating fast now. Mind you, I'm tired already now. Yeah. Man, my heart beat fast. Man, I get down there. I go down there. I play it off. I go in parade rest, put my hand behind my back like I've been there. Nothing ever happened. But I should have gotten in trouble for that time. I should have got in trouble. So today's topic is we're talking about people that just did some stupid things at work. And what were they thinking? They first and last day of work. Some of these, or most of these, was the first and last day of work. Any of y'all did anything stupid on the job, or no? You know damn well you shouldn't have done that.
Still in existence, so I'm not gonna name statute of limitations. But I was access to a lot of areas that a lot of people didn't have access to, like the back door. So I remember getting a couple of cases of Budweiser and putting them out in the back. And, when I got off, I went around there and got the cases and burnt off. I did that on a couple of occasions. Me and this white dude that I was working with.
Yeah.
And even just, I also would go in the bathroom and drink drink a 40 or something. Because I wasn't micromanaged that on this type of position that I had, which was a blessing. So I was able to do those type of things. But had I gotten caught, I definitely would have
out of there. Freddie G.
Okay, so I had a job when I was in high school, and I used to work for the Olive Garden. And I was a cook at the Olive Garden. Now, in the kitchen, there were two other cooks. I'm not going to name their names, but one became a pretty good a rapper that a lot of us know of. And the other became the CEO or owner of a rap label that a lot of us know who this individual is. Well, I used to work with those two guys. So my arm was the skinniest arm.
Where was going?
And so now one of the two guys was involved in this caper that we pulled. So we're going to get some beer and we're going to drink us some beer. And we're in high school.
Beer, both.
Yeah. And so, but my arm was the skinniest arm, so the beer was in a cage in the cooling area, the cooler, freezer. Yeah. Not freezer, but a cooler. And the beer was back there in the cage. So I would stick my arm through the cooler, through the cage, and I would bring out beers and hand them to the other guy. And when we get off work, we'll drink beers. So had I gotten caught, I would have gotten caught for stealing beers from the Olive Garden.
definitely a fireable offense.
Beer stealing from the restaurant you work at is definitely the worst.
Shout out to the Olive Garden.
Oh my God! Don't tell me, please, don't tell me yours is beer related also. No, mine is not, man. It's totally different. So I worked at a warehouse overnight, and sometimes I would work all 3 shifts. So what I would do with some of the other guys that worked there, with one of the other guys, we would take these no-dos to stay up, so we can work with energy. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's
That's
supposed
the
to.
old school energy drinks.
Old school energy. The yellow and blue box. Pills.
Yeah,
the no-dos.
The no-dos.
They were nasty.
I'm saying that's the old school. That's
the old school 6-hour energy.
Yeah, I'm just saying we didn't have Monster. And
right, it wasn't none of that. Yeah, exactly.
Don't want to sleep because they keep popping no-dos.
So we take that and we work, but you've been working 3 shifts, so you almost at 12 hours plus now in the morning by 8 o'clock in the morning when you get off. So anyway, I'm dropping him off, and we've been taking these no-dos. But man, I'll tell you, that was the dumbest thing I ever done, because on the way dropping him off, I fell asleep under the wheel. Ooh. Boom, we hit a tree, and all the bags come out. The car totaled, bro. Ooh. From taking no-dos at work, trying to do them people job and not pay attention to my own self. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that was the dumbest thing I ever did at a job, bro. Yeah. Trying to do their job.
How many can you recall if you how many?
Just one, man. You know what I'm saying? You take one. Mm-hmm. You're going to work because you're going to have energy for the first 8 hours in a warehouse, But then after that is when you because you really got to wait for this next shift. It might be an hour before your next shift even come up. So now you just sitting in there, you eating or whatever you doing, and you'll doze off. Trying to go, So you got to take you a no-doze or something so you don't doze off waiting for that next shift. So now
when you go back in, that no-dose hold you for 4 hours, 5 hours.
Yeah.
But by that 6th hour, you getting off. You know what I'm saying? And that's when it's wearing off. Yeah. So man, I'm just telling you, don't do it. I wouldn't suggest taking no-dose, nothing.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That is always sleep. It's sleep. And what y'all did when we was young. That was understood. I wouldn't drink beer. I have another beer story. That's another story for another day. But these people, man, I got 10. I got 10 people that just I was just amazed at the things that happen here. The first one is not so bad because I think all of us would probably do this. There was a guy in California. He was an armor truck, worker, and he was on the armor truck spilled a lot of cash on the freeway. The bags broke apart in the lanes and spread it throughout, and there was money left on the armor truck also. And even the reporters, the guy in the truck that was working there, he was like, he's basically like, F it, I'm gonna give as much as I can. But then the reporters was like, hey man, you can't do that because the reporters was on the scene. You can't do that because you can go to jail for stealing that money. So even though he didn't take it, he still lost his job. So, damn. So you think he should have taken it anyway? I mean, you're going to lose your job because you got caught anyway.
That's crazy, man.
You got caught anyway. The reporters told on you. You know they was going to tell on you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I don't know. What you think? Nope.
I don't know. You'd have to be in that position.
You gotta know what the hell.
Now, this one, everybody probably seen this throughout COVID. Guy named Tony Russell. He was saying his goodbyes, just got out of a Zoom meeting, right? So y'all know where I'm going. He thought he had left the Zoom meeting at the office, and the man was walking around in his underwear, stretching, he's scratching his ass, everything. I show it on video. You can actually see it
in his house.
In his house. You can see it on YouTube.
He thought he was off.
He thought he was off.
Wow.
And he was nothing but underwear. And they laugh. You can see it. It's actually, you go out there and see it. Go look it up. It's the guy in underwear loses his job. I think that's what it was. But he was on a Zoom call. And they was trying to flag him down. And it wasn't until he turned around.
It was too late.
Yeah, he didn't scratch the man. He did everything. Now.
He didn't move.
That's embarrassing.
Embarrassed like a mother.
Wow,
Man.
that's a horrible way to lose your job.
Oh.
Man, behind something, and you at home.
You at home.
Shit, every time they see him,
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the other ones, the teachers online when they y'all seen that having sex, reading the book, and all that stuff to the class, and I don't know if that's real though. I don't know if that's real. I don't know if this stuff be real.
That's a crazy situation, man.
Yeah, really. Then you got. Oh, this one is so unfortunate because this can happen to any one of us, and this happened to me, but it wasn't wine bottles. But number 8, a guy had a job, and it's a Euro country. I don't want to, but the total amounts to $14,000 in USD money. The euros is another amount, so I just rather give you the USD. But he was working at a restaurant, and first day. And he just took he pulled out one of the wine bottles that was ordered, but in doing so, all the wine bottles fell down. Every wine bottle that was there was broken, and that was everything. So, but it wasn't his fault. They found out that they
wasn't stacked right.
Right, they was the way it was suspended, the way they built the racks. It was gonna happen. It was destined to happen. It was just an accident waiting to happen. So, but he still lost his job though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, now this one is funny. Number 7. So, Ethan Ferentz, I hope I'm pronouncing it, was a robbery at a convenience store, and then they escaped before the police were called. But there was a witness that saw the whole thing. Unfold. So the witness went to the sketch artist and described the person, right? So Ferenc came back. He came back to the store, right? he was actually part of the robbery. And the sketch artist put it right next to him. And the guy, he said, all he could do was laugh. He was arrested. He was caught.
Yeah,
but all he could do was laugh. He said, all I could do is laugh. I can't do nothing but laugh. But why would you come back to the
dumb
scene?
for coming back.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, like why would you come back?
Yeah, that was dumb.
But it's his job though. So even though he was staging the robbery,
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? But the witness saw the whole thing.
Yeah.
She already knew that dude right there. He
Had
worked
something
here,
to do
but
with it.
he's the guy that did
He
it.
did it.
Yeah, so
It was no win for him either way.
man, that is crazy. There's now this you see this a lot. I see this on the news a lot. There was a news anchor, but he had just actually got this job, and this is during COVID, matter of fact, and he was anchoring. You know, if you notice the news, they was in their bedroom, but they had it set up, and wasn't nobody running in and out. Well, he had a little girl, and the little girl kept running into the news, and they running in and out to the news. She wasn't doing nothing. She was just playing in the background, but she just you can kind of tell she wanted to be next to her daddy. The video's out there too.
Right.
Just wanted to be next to her daddy. And then finally the mom comes and runs in and grabs the little girl. But you can see he's red, sweating. You can see the video, he's sweating like, I know it's over. You know, like, golly, you supposed to be in here working and then, you know, because you're supposed to have a clear room, and you on the news. It's national, and it's live, so ain't no let's re-edit.
So
the news
she
is
came
live.
and ruined the shot.
Yeah. News is live.
Yeah.
You're supposed to have your affairs in order, so it's not like you can edit that. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's breaking news. I think breaking news, I think you can. So that was just that's just too bad. Natasha Exelby, a pre-recorded segment ended when the cameraman cut back to her as she was zoned out. She was just spaced out. She was just staring. I saw that. I said, this was fun. But I don't know why you would fire. Like, this is like us. We sit here and the mics are off. We just be jacking around. But this lady was actually just, she was just twiddling her thumbs. She wasn't doing nothing. But then when the mic came on, she just popped in. Oh, so today weather is. It wasn't weather, but I don't know what she was talking about.
For that.
Yeah,
That's on the cameraman.
that's what I said.
The cameraman jacked up and messed up with her.
That's what.
Was she black?
No, she was white, and she was beautiful too.
Wow.
Was the cameraman black?
No, I don't wonder. I said, wait, man. Maybe it was. It could be. I don't know. All right, now this one is funny. Now this one I actually did, and I actually got caught. But this is the job. This is one of my first jobs that was so cool. So cool. I actually got caught at a football game on TV. And got caught. Just full out, I called in sick. Same thing here. Nina. She's a sister. Nina. Farouk. Yeah, she's white though. I actually seen the video. I seen the video. She was a digital content coordinator. She called in sick so she could go see a soccer game with her friend. But they had really great spots, and she had already said, "Man, I don't feel comfortable because they put the camera right here all the time, right? And it's right there behind. I think it was behind the goal. They had good spots, and sure enough, not even a few minutes in, bam,
They got him.
got him.
Job calling.
Got him.
Wow.
Yeah, out of there.
That means somebody at work watching the game. What you doing watching the
Well,
game?
if it's the World Cup, man, if it was anything like my old job, if it's the World Cup, if it's anything about my old job, man, my old job they were serious about that. So if they popped her on there and behind that goal, and it's 3 goals, and they put her like that 3 times. Hey, was that her? Wait, they kick another goal, you'll see her. That was her. They kick another girl, anything after that, they gonna see her. If she's back there, she ain't got no popcorn or nothing. Yeah, so all right, the last 3. Kevin Colvin. I wonder he black. Damn. He called into work saying he had to go to New York because something had come up. But it was a Halloween party, which he ended up posting pictures of himself
dumb.
with his coworker, and they found the images and snitched. His coworker snitched on him. His coworkers.
That's dumb. You taking pictures and posting it on social media.
That is the most stupid thing. That's almost like I'm gonna shoot somebody and put it on Facebook. Stupid. Yeah, you deserve to be fired.
Yeah.
Drunk.
yeah. Drunk or forgot.
He got drunk at the party.
Oh, stupid.
Yeah. Yep.
You drunk or stupid? Both.
Droopy.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Now, Quentin, number 2, Quentin Somerville from the BBC. It's a BBC reporter. I had to say that. From the BBC. It's a BBC reporter who was on the job in the Middle East, and while he was reporting, he was reporting a massive pile of drugs, but he inhaled so many fumes for the drugs, he just started giggling, just in the laughter and live, just giggling.
All the
Couldn't
powder.
stop.
He was on that powder.
Yeah, he was out of
The fumes did it.
the fumes did it. Yeah,
So he lost his job because of that.
they don't go into it, but I think he got reprimanded. I think he got reprimanded. This
that
thing
wasn't
said
his
they
fault.
did lost his
He
job.
couldn't control that.
That's not his fault.
It's not
Y'all
his
sent
fault.
me in here to do this.
Yeah, it's not his fault. Apparently, everybody on this list lost their job. So,
Oh, man.
yeah. Now, this one, I think y'all remember this one. Daryl Lynn Roberts. Y'all remember that name?
No.
Okay. She took a job as an interpreter.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Somebody did that before her.
It's happened quite often, actually.
Somebody's funeral. It was somebody. I want to say Nelson Mandela funeral.
It
Was it? Yeah.
And they
It
had some
happened.
African dude on
It-
there.
wasn't doing the
he wasn't.
interpretation right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So she just so this what happened. She was so smooth with it.
Yeah.
She walked in, and she walked to the sheriff's. They said, "Ma'am, what are you here for?" "I'm here for the sign. Someone called me to do sign."
Yeah.
The sheriffs happily escorted her.
Yeah, come on.
Put her right there on the stage.
news right next
Yeah,
to him.
and man, they say she was throwing up just gibberish, just nothing.
Gang sign.
Gang.
Yeah, it was nothing. And man, I watched that video, man. She looked like she was really doing something.
But, I mean, they paid her, so
They paid her too.
I'm sure they probably did.
Man, that happened here recently. We had some bad weather, and they had a black interpreter on TV, and they
That
called her
just
out on
happened.
it.
Yep. That
Yeah,
just
yeah,
happened.
yeah.
It sure
In the
did.
last 2 years, I
Yeah.
want to say.
I can
Man.
remember something like that.
And look, it won't nobody, unless you just know sign language, but can't nobody communicate because the deaf people can't talk.
Can't-
And they
can't-
can't,
can't-
so they don't want to know.
Yeah.
This
That bitch
motherfucker
full of shit.
Yeah. Let me call somebody. Wait.
Who can I call?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't.
They said
So
shit.
the person that can relay it is
Well,
somebody
they got braille for
that could actually speak
Or just no
and
sign language.
Yeah.
no sign language.
and no sign language.
And
The
you
deaf
got
people
people
like this motherfucker ain't talking like this. This motherfucker stuttering and some other shit.
not even saying nothing. Some of the motions I be making be the same every time.
Look like West Side.
And
So
then
y'all-
when you realize the shit and you look at the shit, it's hilarious to watch
Yeah.
it make up
Yeah.
some
Make
shit.
up some
Like,
shit.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm sitting there trying to make some shit up right now. 'cause
Motherfucker
I'm
doing
trying
the
to figure
wave and all kind of shit.
out- Yeah.
So
What would I be doing?
y'all be more mindful of your jobs and man, try not to get fired. Peace. This concludes our show for today, and if you haven't done so already, follow us on Twitter at 52 Scott Podcast. Also IG and Facebook at the 52 Scott Podcast. Also, like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for Black Friday. See you all soon.